You were mentioning this is a difficult track, first time here, no knowledge. I know Eric's been here. He's had the 4 consecutive wins, and I kind of want to tell Eric, I think four.
Not
Four, but
one here in the
past. Well, I've talked to him the last 4 years in a row, and I'm just like, hey, 4 years for 4 years. I think we need to keep this going. We got to keep this going. But coming from this is your first time really here, not a lot of knowledge on the track. What do you take away from it?
Well, it was an amazing experience, I have to say. For sure, one of the pretty challenging, most challenging track, if not one of the up there. It's so difficult to get the car running properly and hitting the marks. But I'm super happy we made it today. Eric did an amazing job all weekend. I think it was a little prize for the boys as well, because I had a little mistake yesterday in free practice. They had to do redo the whole car and put it back together. And here we are in victory lane. This guy winning another race, and I couldn't ask for a better day. So, pretty happy with that.
Eric, you've raced this numerous times. You've seen what this track is doing overall within the last few years. How's this track gotten better?
I mean, it's every year we come here, it's such a challenge. I mean, it's bumpy. It's got lots of walls. It's more and more challenging. And IMSA as a series has gotten more competitive. I mean, Penske, all these guys, Yost, super competitive series, and you're pushing all the time. But it's an amazing position to be in, to continue to have these conversations with you and I year after year, and to do it in front of all of our folks from Cadillac, and to do it and all the guys at GM and the people that support us. The guys from Action Express killed it all weekend, and of course Sonny Whelan. We wish he could be here today. It's his birthday, but it's a lot of fun. I mean, we just got to keep this streak alive. It's like, oh man, we got to win this thing again.
And going off of that, both of you attribute to the Continental tires and how well you said 50+ laps, only one tire change. Going into something like this and knowing how the tires do play, is it more of a driver game or a tire game here in Detroit?
I think it plays both sides, right? Because all it happens is by the time you put in a fresh set, it takes some time for them to start getting temperature. So we knew the only way to make the cut and gain up positions on track was to, keep the tires as much as we could. And as soon as we did, they stopped with him in the first caution. When I got in the car, we just drove until the end, and that's we made all the lap times, compared to other guys that were pitting next to us. And I was impressed. The tires hang on fantastic, and I was able to keep, the Penske in the bay and bring it home.
And going off of that, the weather, it's been up and down this entire weekend, hot, cold. It was very, very chilly this morning. Talking about heating up the tires, you guys had a complete weather change pretty much in the middle of the race, during the race. How does that affect your driving style?
For sure. I mean, you never know what it's going to do around here. Yesterday afternoon qualifying, it's starting to sprinkle. Are we putting rain tires on or not? And, today it drops like 20 degrees, 30 degrees in temperature. It's crazy. But, I mean, it's the tire part of it is a big strategy. The Continental tires, take a little bit, like Felipe said, to get up the temperature. And on a cold track like it was today, it was like, hey, let's just keep the tires on. They're already warm. We'll be quicker with warmer tires. And obviously that was a strategy that paid off. But you don't know what you're going to get weather-wise here. It looks like maybe rain tomorrow for the IndyCar guys. I don't know. But I've driven here plenty in the wet as well. So, one of the most challenging racetracks, but so rewarding to continue to do well here.
Well, you've heard it from the champs. They're saying it's a difficult track, but it is very, very rewarding. I know you got to catch a flight. Thank you so much. It's always good talking to you. Next up to you guys.